think they may move back here in a second.
Alright, so should we move out of the way?
We're good here.
Well, I want to be on the other side because that's where you board from.
You can get over there, but run around that way. I'm gonna watch them move, obviously.
You want me to plug your other ear for you?
I'm good.
Okay. I can just cover it.
I'm gonna be on this train. I gotta get used to it.
Alright.
Pressure release. That was loud. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Boiling. I believe it's mineral oil. You may notice there's lots of like grime and stuff on these engines. That's because these engines are used. They take good care of them, they do. But that doesn't mean they don't give them treatment. They use them. They use them like locomotives. They get cleaned up, yeah. They take good care of them. But lubing it up. Ah, class lights. Saw the Johnson bar move too. There you go. Man, that thing is beautiful. I've waited many years for this. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Here's yours, Jack. Here, you want to put that? That's that one. We'll put them both in.
Excuse me?
Jack, where are you going?
Well, I'll step on the platform for a bit. Good thing I got a good video of this already. They're still around today. UTLX, I see tanks from them all the time. There she is.
Hey, buddy. I think we should just do it from here.
No, we should definitely go down to the car. Wow. Guys, get a better view out back. But wow, you can see it. You have to whistle because we're coming up to a bridge. That way people know to get the hell off the bridge.
I kind of like this. People feel on you.
I don't really care.
What do you think, Jake?
It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, an old telegraph wire.
Oh, wow. Real power.
Oh wow, look out there. See the tender. Well, you want to head to the open car?
Then you gotta leave the way.
First steam engine I've ever ridden. First one I've ever seen, and absolutely amazing. Well, wanted to ride specifically this one since I was 5. Wow. Crossing. Ah, yes. Let's get on this side because I'm pretty sure we're about to go over a gorge. Saw it from the highway and I'm like, wait, the tracks go into that gorge. I'm from all the way in Austin, Texas. Drove here 14 hours and it was worth it. sound. Get hit by a cinder. We're now climbing. I believe we are now climbing up the 4% grade. This is the steepest incline on the entire railroad.
Notice the runway for the airport on one side of the highway. If any of you flying out here tonight, this afternoon, it'll be a 747 that lands right over there. But that is a private airstrip for a private hunting club. We will ride through it in just a moment.
Hopefully they don't hunt us. We don't look like a deer, do we? Hopefully. I think that runway's a little big for a 747.
Yeah.
I think they should probably try to bring out like a Antonov.
Here?
Want to say hi to it.
Hey, but if it breaks loose and hits people behind us?
We're starting to see a lot of aspen trees as we ride through here. These aspen trees have a common root system. The root will go out there, little pieces pop up, and have another tree grow up. But come back here in the fall, and every once in a while you see a little red aspen through here. The red aspen comes from the seed. The golden aspen comes from a root.
Oh, we'll see it.
They call them shivering aspen because their leaves in the wind sound like shivering.
Yeah. Watch, you'll be able to see the locomotive go around this little corner.
Yeah. We can verify that.
Being on a train is kind of like being on a boat.
It is, but it's a lot more relaxing.
Well, yeah. So
I love the rocking.
when you're walking, keep your knees a little bent.
Yep.
Same with when you're standing still, you keep your knees bent and they work more like your shucks.
Yeah.
Wow, look at, you can see straight down. You can
Back
see
in
straight down.
1970, when the states of Colorado and Mexico bought this railroad out, the Rio Grande had abandoned it. So the state bought it. 64 miles to here for around $550,000. Well, at the same time that was happening, the state decided to rebuild Highway 17 up there. Put a good, nice paved highway up there. Well, for some reason, the contractor didn't know the railroad was still in existence, and he put all this rocky dirt right down on this track. He thought it had been abandoned, so he had to go back and clean all this stuff. So I'm sure that contractor didn't make any money off that highway up there. But this is known as the narrowest in here. In the old days, very narrow canyon. When the highway was built, the railroad was called this block narrow. And we're going to pass over earthquake faults in here. I can't point out because it's very hard to see. The code of earthquake fault goes right under our track, right through this area.
I believe we're going to go over the gorge now. I think we're already basically on an earthquake. You know, it kind of feels like it. This train is a constant earthquake. Oh my God, that would probably hurt to fall. You think?
If you can see the dip in the earth out here off of the inside of the train, and this is where I think, sometimes I get lost in those. I think that is the fault right out there. Right. Go to the fault.
Oh wow, now we're really booking it. Working hard.
Very hard to see now. There's a coal road running parallel to the track that's here before the railroad was built here. Out there on the left-hand side of the train, the coal road that ran all the way from Fort Garland, all the way down to just south of Chama. The Chama was here before the railroad was built here. They built this in the town of Chama. But it used to, in the old days, all the way from Antonino, which is on the other side of the railroad, on the other side of the mountain up there. It took 3 days with a horse and wagon to travel. And that's the you go over to the stop area. But the railroad didn't get it. It cut it down to 6 hours. That's like speed in those days. Then you're traveling that 18 days right now.
Oh wow. Maybe.
If we had over 8 cars on this train, we'd have to have the second most motor class mountain right here.
They did one of those a few days ago.
Okay, so 20.
There she is. Oh wow. This is incredible. There's a little pile of... No, that's a giant rock.
It's a rather old movie now, but how many of you guys saw the movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Who hasn't?
Do you remember when young Indiana Jones slang from the car to car with a water tank, water spout, to get away from the bad guys? Well, coming up, this is the face of a fake water tank. As these movie props fall down, they do not replace them. But the hand hose will still be here. The young Indiana Jones used to swing on car to car. It's going to be on the right-hand side of the train. There used to be a movie prop town up here known as Queen City. But as all this stuff falls, the railroad has no idea, no intention of putting it back in. There's no historical value at all to the railroad.
Oh.
could shoot out Gregory Peck, part of it spilled in here too. The old depot is gone, several things are gone that used to be in this area. We're going across a iron trestle, not steel. Iron trestle up here. A few minutes across Wolf Creek will be 100 feet above the creek. The trestle is about 300 feet long. If we had two locomotives on the track, we'd have to stop the lead locomotive across. Then the remaining locomotive pull the train across, couple it back together, and continue our 4th to 6th grade.
Oh, okay.
That's all over the left hand side of the train. If you're going to be approaching this trestle, iron and not steel.
So do they split them because
Installed
they're too heavy?
1883.
I think they split them because they're so heavy. Oh my god.
They're too heavy to cross the bridge.
Very old bridge. Wow. You do not want to fall off this train.
Not here anyway, right?
What? What the hell?
Firefighter practicing running these valleys. My wife and I were in our Jeep one day up on the side of the mountains, and that sucker came flying by us, and it was so close to us we thought it was crashing. And it was so close we could see the rivets in it. And I said, all in what we gonna do, that thing's crashed. We have no cell phone service, we have nothing up here. But then I got back to Chama and they told me what it was.
I bet they time it perfectly, or they think we're a fire.
They scared me, son. I thought the thing was gonna hit the ground.
We're getting a flyby.
So that happens a lot. Like they time it. That was awesome. Oh wow, you can see the trees all the way up there.
Another spot we just seen the mule deer time, so keep your eyes peeled. You could see one, don't promise it, but you might. We have a deer right back here. I never saw it. Okay, I see it walking out. The conductor saw it, found it right there in the face of that spruce tree.
Oh yeah.
David, you mind? Can you come here?
One thing about these locos too, if they wanted, they could push 40. Oh wow. Look at that. That's the bridge we were just on.
Stay on that side.
not good. This is standard gauge.
Yeah.
I mentioned the airstrip back there a few minutes ago. The airstrip does belong to this hunting club right here. Their property goes back to the left about 5 miles, back over here to the right about 5 miles. So very, very large.
Oh, all right.
I do not belong.
They were walking.
Isn't it? It's Morse.
Where'd he come from?
I believe it means caution in Morse or something like that. It's for a letter. I know it's for one letter.
But it came from the England. Now, why the American Railroad picked it up, I do not know. But when the Queen got her first steam-powered yacht in England, it came into the harbor. They whistled too long, too short, too long, till it all the boats stay tied up. The Queen gets her yacht tied up. Then you can move.
I'm all the way from Boston. Have lots of Union Pacific out there.
Well, the orange car better hurry up.
Oh, an old fire truck.
Do you have any cattle raisers or ranchers on here? People that raise cattle? Cattlemen? No cattlemen? Okay. But as we travel through here, you're going to notice these fences out here every once in a while have a second post out there. The reason they do that, the Game and Fish Commission make them to be able to lay these fences down when the elk are migrating so the little calves can get through here. That's the reason for the second post every so often.
The descriptions of the train boys up.
That's one way to scrap them. Oh wow, that is tight. And I'm back over here. Oh, there's a hill. This is such a great little rail line, or such a great place. So I got some of my info wrong on these. I thought they were rebuilt, but they were just custom built. But because of the engine's so heavy with the side rods and everything, they couldn't fit the counterweights on the wheels on the inside of the frame. So they just put the counterweights on the outside so they could keep it narrow gauge. That's a really cool design. Yay, this tree is in my way. Yeah, he's chasing it. We've seen that same car a little while. Yeah.
You all may see these old telephone poles every once in a while as we travel to here. All that is falling down. I doubt the Friends ever put that back up. But in the old days, they did have that telephone telegraph. They had a little piece of equipment they called a telegraph phone. they can talk on it like a telephone or teletype on it, and they had communication then with the dispatcher out of most of Colorado. If you had a train stranded right here, he can stop it and take his little pole with hooks on it and hang it on the wire, and they can contact dispatcher from out of most of the place. We down in milepost storage stuff. And also, if you're traveling over here on the left-hand side of the train, maybe see posts, numbers on it, those are milepost markers. That's how far we are from different Colorado.
Ah. That's right. Found out mileposts aren't markers of the track. It's a milepost of how far you are from the border of Colorado, I guess. I forget what it is. It's something like that. I think it's from the southern end of Colorado. Ah, there's more of these. So these little grates scare cows because I'm pretty sure it's just their hooves don't sit right on them. So when they step on it, they just don't walk across it, which I guess is an easy way to keep the cows under control. There's a water or something up there. I think that's the highway. Looks yellow, so I thought it was a water tower, but I don't think it is. Working hard. Oh, there was a fawn in that bush.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw him. There he is. There's his little ears.
Cute.
Scared. There's a road up there, I think. Oh yeah. Oh. Thought we were going through a tunnel. There's a fighter. I believe that just means it's an S-bend.
If you wonder what that whistle is about, there's nothing in front of us. We have a society coming up for each year that we're working on the society. Right in front of the station, you go through the barn and look out, waving up there. Then
No.
one more time. Fresco, when we get there,
Stay with our stuff. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Down, we go to
Okay.
today.
Okay?
The people that live in Fresco had to maintain 50 miles of railroad. They was always
mile marker.
railroad is always this big.
336.
Thing left up here is a water tank that was built in 1800s.
Water tank. Which side the water tower is going to be on? I guess this side. Can't really have it off the edge of the mountain.
Somebody was asking me about the firefighting truck riding the highway above us. Don't see it right now. But if we start a fire and it goes through cars, it's probably the firefighters behind the second cars. If we start fires, they run out of water or chemicals, whatever they get, riding along with us.
I'm not a line guy with my head.
That's them riding up there right now.
And we're in Colorado. Well, about to be.
Okay, we go ahead and get to Colorado right here. This is the only time we call it the state border today. Train to ride all the way to Mexico across the state border. Another time. Yeah.
It had to be. Rail. Mom, come here. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That is a very big pool.
On this side, and on the way back, I'll be able to see everything.
Alright.
This area right in here is known, it used to be known as White Rock. The railroad came back named it Hamilton Point. Mr. Hamilton was the first operator
Oh.
to kill Grand Western Railroad. And they named
You do not want to slip and fall. Thank you. Oh, that feels nice. We've gone up 1,000 feet and the temperature dropped 10. Lots of aspen. You can see the incline. Like, we're noticeably going up. And it's just doing it, like, no problem. All right. Cows! They're just living.
What they did is came up in mountains and all white pines, never made cross ties. They put up in the we ain't going.
Oh, do you know what that was? Wheel slip. Once the wheels start slipping, they lose traction, they just go crazy. That was cool. I got it wheel slipping on video. Never seen it. It's wheel slip. All right. You can see the tracks all the way up there. So oh yeah, looking about it now, we're doing a left. We're gonna basically do a big horseshoe. We are gonna go up there because we're taking the highest bit on the track, and I keep getting cinders in my eyes. If you ride this train, bring glasses like I did. It may not prevent it 100%, but it'll help. Yeah, I just got covered in cinders. See how the throttling got quiet? It's because I believe we're actually going either level or we're going down now. What does that mean? COXO? Coxo. Oh, that's where we were, I guess. Ah, hello. Welcome along for the ride. Well, I guess there's a moth here now. He's just gonna tag along.
going. This is a very steep road bed right here, very high. This is an old wooden trestle under us unless it's been right away. It was built way back in 1880.
Oh, wow.
Lifted the track, so I have an idea on the right and stuff. Right? We are crossing Wolf Creek. Now don't get this Wolf Creek confused with Wolf Creek Bank. You cannot cross the top of the side.
Oh, now it's climbing. Oh, wow.
Well, we get up here to the bank, we're on the highway,
There he goes.
several places about
Tree friends. I think in a few years those trees will grow as one giant tree. Probably not the best place to drop your phone. Every now and then you get a spritz of mist from the steam. There was us earlier. We were all the way down there. It would probably be pretty bad to drop the phone, huh? There's people all the way down there driving. There was a cave there. I think it would be fun to just ride on the side of this car. Just hold on the sternum. Oh wow, there was a rock slide here. There was a rock slide, they just pushed it off the track. Yeah, because look, that's the exact same type of rock. I guess.
That is the mountain I pointed out before we left out of Chama. That's the mountain right behind the parade. Partly behind Chama, not the parade.
Rock stack. Who walked all the way up here? But not only is that trespassing, just like how dedicated are you? There's some dirt from the dirt slide. There's a little rock pillar up there. Yep, this is Cumbres.
Oh, it feels so good.
It absolutely does. Here we are, Cumbres Pass, elevation 1,000 or 10,015 feet.
Okay, we are going to stop right here and take no water. Now, I could not tell you exactly how many gallons because they claim it takes more water time than others to climb this mountain. But that first building you see up there was a section foreman's home. There used to be a crew house between us and that spot right to the ground. There's an underground tank over here on the left-hand side. You look up through there, you see a little water gauge on top of it. And the water for that tank comes from a lake further up in the mountains. This used to be known as Alta Pass, A-L-T-A. When General Palmer came through here, he changed the name to Cumbres. And the reason he did that, he brought people in from Ireland to build this railroad. Well, in the process of building the railroad, that is when they discovered the gold and the silver, and all the people he hired from Ireland left him. So he started hiring the local Mexican, Indian, Spanish descent people. When they got up here to the top of the pass, they all shouted "A la Cumbre," which meant at the top. So General Palmer changed the name from Alta Pass to Cumbres Pass.
Aww.
I will point out a few more things as we travel through here, turning us around. There used to be snow sheds up here. The Friends have rebuilt one snow shed, put the thing back up. It is not original. So much snow up here. It's very hard to keep this railroad open here all the way to Osier, Colorado, where we wouldn't have stopped normally to have a field. And this is where the snow blowers were continuously working. We get ashes and such, and we do start fires. They won't let us go to the national parks without a deal. And there's probably another one behind him.
That would be a job in and of itself, huh?
Tracing the train just to put out fires. I guess I think they are firefighters.
They are.
They're firefighters. Yeah, well, they are firefighters, but they're probably hired by the railroad. Work for them.
Silvertop building across the way, that is the Doug Well. Hey, Bob! That is a little building, Doug Well, limestone down in the water. There's a windmill over there. That is the water they use for human consumption. That consumption came out of the well right there. And the depot, it used to sit right where this highway is sitting. We walk all the way past the line. It's out here from our left-hand side, back in there, and pull right back out, and back down toward Chama.
Yeah, so. Oh. So I think up here is the Y. So do you know what a Y is?
I don't know how it works.
So a Y is basically, see how there's that switch off? It's if it were to turn and then go 90 degrees parallel from the track, or perpendicular.
I know.
And then there's another switch that comes back, but it goes in the opposite direction. So the train is going this way, it backs. So that's how they turn these around, because obviously they can't just get a giant 5,000 hook. Yep.
Well, they don't connect, so that's
We're probably gonna stop right here. Yeah, about here. Someone's gonna get out, flip the switch.
This snow shed, when you go in the back under here, in a few minutes turning around, there were many snow sheds on this line all the way here down to the Venus River. That is the river of the pines. The snow is very heavy up here.
Should start backing up.
Here, come on. Let's be on here.
Hey, good old coupler slack.
That was scary.
I love that sound. Whenever trains stop at Ditmar and they stop at the right angle, the first cars will be down the hill. When they first go, it's just boom! Sounds like cannons. I love it. One of my favorite sounds ever. There's a firefighter. We're gonna pass him. I wonder what that track's there for. It must have used to go somewhere, and now it doesn't. It's a weak clamp.
Back in the old days of the railroad, the Rio Grande was operating in the heyday. It would take 2 to 3 local. Well, we do have both our firefighters.
So after this, I'll try to get some good video. I'm gonna try to get you guys some video from the yard of the train. Hopefully, decoupling, de-ashing, dropping out its ash pan, and then maybe I can grab a few bits of coal. I already got a few, but my mom's like, no, you don't need one. I'm like, Mom,
You have
coal.
two chunks. So neat.
Small chunks. Hello. Hello, fired car. Hello. That's a tiny
So my
camera.
dad had a good idea that
Train at times and have a meal right there in that building. Then ride back down at night. They do this on a full moon night, so you guys can bring your wives up here and see the stars and the moon, and maybe come out and open car and see the sparks flying out of that locomotive up there. So you guys might want to check on when they have this dinner train. Come up and ride, have a dinner right there in that building. A little post down here on the left hand, I do not know how they used it, but that was a snow measuring device in the early days. How it was used, I do not know.
Magic.
Oh yeah, look at the deer. There you go.
Oh.
That's a deer out here on the right hand side.
Checking us out.
They were in the shed.
Green plant you see out there is known as skunk cabbage, false out of Lord, well, California corn. Very poisonous plant.
I'm gonna watch the engine go under it because you should see it just fill with smoke. Oh yeah. You Yeah, watch. We should be able to see that just fill the smoke when the engine goes in it.
When General Palmer built this railroad, he started coming through here. He claimed a 300-foot right-of-way, and every 10 to 15 miles, he claimed 20 acres of land. There's 20 acres, maybe more than 20 on this particular spot, where they had to build these little section towns to maintain the railroad, to keep the employees in.
We're now leaving Cumbres, and we're leaving fast.
Okay, we're going to start down this 4% grade, just so you guys will know and girls will know. They will not use the brakes on that locomotive to hold us back. They can set the retainers on this car, and I will ask to make sure I get the right number. Either 5 pounds or 10 pounds. That means these cars at the tail end of this train, the brakes will be rubbing that amount of pressure going down the hill to hold the train back. Now, if you need to apply a little bit more pressure to slow us down, you can. We'll not use brakes on the locomotives because if we are pushing against them, it could cause our cars to go to jackknife and we could go off the rail. So we will not use brakes on the locomotives, just the cars. They'll keep just enough fire and water to keep the air pumps working, brake air pressure up. If you wonder what the air pressure is, there's a little gauge on that car right behind us. You can look at the air pressure. We travel down this road.
Oh, yes, you can.
If we lose all our air, the train will immediately stop.
80 pounds. 80 pounds per square inch. Oh, wow.
Okay, we have 10 pounds of pressure on our retainers. I couldn't remember. Not 5 pounds, it's 10 pounds. We have a 40 coming up right here. Anybody got to guess what that 40 is on the right-hand side of the train? This is not 40 miles an hour. So now we are dropping 4 foot every 100 foot we drive. Going down, came up, climbed 4 foot every 100 foot coming up, dropping now. And everything you see is volcanic. Came from the volcanoes.
Thanks, volcanoes. So that's from a rock slide from up there. Feels really good. Yard limit. There's a little piece of coal on the ground. Would have made a tasty snack. So today I found out a lot about this railroad. That's really cool. So if you look at the wheels, there's like stripes on them. They spray painted the wheels so that way they could tell if the wheel was sliding or if it was moving. That way if a car's wheel wasn't moving, they would know. Because coming up this grade, friction is not what they want. They kind of want, well, the engine wants friction. see them spilling out some water. That hissing would be the air brakes. Truck tree. Ow. It's pointy. Thought we've learned that earlier. Tree. Yeah. Probably be a refreshing drink.
Many of you have wondered what that little house on the back of that locomotive on top of that tender as far as that's was again Brakeman Road. Not enough room up there for great big engineer and a fireman there in Brakeman, so there's a little house right there for him to ride in, and they had certain signals on the whistle that they had to slow down the train and stop the train and have brakes working correctly.
All right. I don't think that track's used too much. I just have a little feeling. If you've never been on this train, I highly, highly recommend it. Ties. So those are not as wide as the standard gauge ties, which I guess makes sense. Those standard gauge ties are probably about 12 feet wide. Those are probably about 8 feet wide, if I had to guess. We were up there. Wow. Oh, that echo. Some rails are new. Now we're zooming. So we're going down since we did that Y. There's another cow blockers. Cows just don't step on them because I guess their hooves don't sit right on them. So when they try to step on it, it scares the living crap out of them. So they just basically get scared out of never using it. That's why a lot of farms have those instead of gates. Cows will not go over them. There's a swamp. Looks like a good place to go for a swim. So I think we have the brake man back there fiddling with the brakes. Back at 333. Who threw buns overboard?
Go get it. No, those aren't buns.
Oh, that's fungus. Both are edible. Just one's edible once. A bug just hit my hat and then hit my eye protection. There's a gorge up there. Blue. Aw. Oh yeah, he's sleeping. He's just sleeping. He was either sleeping or hiding.
Is Jacoby ready to go back?
Traveled far for this. Absolutely worth it. So again, that would be the brakes. So the way it works is if we lose air pressure, they need air to open. So they reduce the air pressure a little bit to apply brakes. So we're just cruising right now. A lot of aspen. Walking to the Rockies. We're gonna get some good shots of the engine. Yes, we are. Thanks, Trey. You can hear the gear clanking.
Barricade. You can look to here at night, come down and shine a light about 30, 40 feet back up in there. But the railroad did use that spot in the old days to store black powder in when they were building this railroad. I will point it out when we get real close to it, but it's not a hole much bigger than maybe 3 by 3. Very small hole. way back to the mouth. It will be down at track level also. There's ever been a thing or not. I doubt it. I do not know. Keep your little eyes on these rocks right through here. I hope I hadn't missed it. I hope I hadn't.
There it is.
There it is, right there. It goes by.
Choo choo. Oh wow. Deep red. It's the layers in the ground just coming out.
Approaching Cresco again, one of the sections down to go through today. This is where the old water tank is on the right hand side of the train, now coming down 1880 water tank. And we will cross a little truckle up here over spring. In the early days of the railroad, before they could get the trussel built, they put a flat car out there, used it for a bridge. The train to cross the little spring head up here. It is an active tank, it does have water in it.
building right there. Some more of those. Even the guy doesn't know what those are.
There's a sign on that side that said welcome to Mexico.
Oh, we're in New Mexico?
Gate, yeah, the gate that we just went through. That was Colorado, New Mexico.
Ah, yeah, we're in Colorado now. Welcome.
No, we're in New Mexico.
Oh, yeah, well, New Mexico. I don't know if you see it, but there's those weird, like, metal trays you see on the side of the car. Even he doesn't know what those are, and he's like, I have no idea. So,
The ones that look like they could be like flowers or something.
the ones that look like they could be steps. Nobody knows. Probably gonna get some good views of the engine up here. There's a lot of cows down there, all herded up. It's like a building, but made of cows. It's just a lot of cows. I guess we'll see them in a bit. Hmm. This is where the guy had the tortoise. That is beautiful. That's good. Hello, doggy. Oh yeah, I see him.
Is this your first time to ride this train? You can tell me. I mean,
It is.
I did.
We're back in Chama. Got greeted by a bunch of crew. This has been... I want to give a little thank you to the Cumbres and Toltec Railroad. Like, actual thank you to them. Thank you to my mom for buying the ticket, but
There we go.
But genuinely-
I'm doing the 13-hour nonstop drive.
yeah.
And I'm old and it hurts to do that.
But my big thanks actually goes out to the railroad for just keeping these things running, keeping them alive. So we're gonna hang out for a bit.
Why can't we go back to the room for an hour? That's it.
You can. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere.